Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Instacart Pearls of Wisdom with an Instacart tale. How come people don't have DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub tales like we do? Or maybe they do. It's been pleasant for me so far delivering food versus Instacart. So I let my guard down yesterday. I did. I had one Instacart order, and the tip was more than the batch, and it was local. It was at my favorite local store 1.2 miles away. And um, it ended up, it's a woman I used to work with and for doing rentals. I have my real estate broker's license, but I don't do anything with it now. I just hold on to it in case. Um, but yeah, I used to work with her, and funny, we're both in AA too, but I haven't seen her, of course, like everybody else. I haven't seen them with everything shut down. So she came out. It was a great tip. I had my little red wagon. She thought that was kind of cute, and I followed her back into to her house, to her door or slider, and I handed her all the bags of groceries. And she says she hates shopping, just absolutely hates it. And she had a side job of working in a grocery store, Shaw's, um, for 15 years. So she says, I don't care how much this costs. I love my food delivered. So that was great. And I didn't know it was her at the beginning. So that was a good one. That I'm sure that my 5 star was maintained. And it was, because I've already checked it this morning. So then came the second one. Now I have shopped for this dude. It's a Stop and Shop a little bit further away, but still in this town that I live in. And he's always been non-responsive. And so it's always like 15 items. They must use it like 3 or 4 times a week. You can tell it's just, I just need these few items. I go in, he's non-responsive. I usually find everything that he wants. If not, I refund because he's non-responsive. Don't ever replace without, if you have a non-responsive, I'm not doing this. I don't mean to be like that, but if you have a non-responsive customer and you need a replacement, tough on them. Refund. Don't even play the game. I mean, you might offer it a few times, but then as you get into the shop, it's like real clear if they're not there or not. Except for those jerks that show up right at the end and they start answering. Remember, I had that on St. Patrick's Day with that chick looking for all the organic stuff on St. Patrick's Day and the special cut of the corned beef on St. Patrick's Day. There was no organic this, no organic that. And of course, there was no corned beef at all, much less her special cut. I couldn't get out of that one fast enough. Anyway, I digress. What the heck? And so this guy must have a lesson in texting because suddenly he's appeared. Now, this was going to turn into, it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. Instacart is just, boy, I'm telling you, the lessons I keep having to learn. First of all, it was a lousy tip, okay? Only $5. It was 18 items. The batch itself, it ended up being $20 or $22. And it's like, I just thought I'd finish up my day. How many times have you taken that Instacart batch at the end? It's like an easy shop. It's like after doing like a 60 item shop, it's like doing 18 items for somebody. It's like, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can do this. Add the 20 to that, bump up my total for the day, right? Wrong. So he comes to life a few aisles down, right? And he starts answering yes, no, what else you got? Grrr. And it's like, oh God, I'm so sorry somebody taught you how to text to the shopper. And it was just a joke. It's like, he asked for replacement, I sent it, a picture of it, he'd say yes, and then I'd be 3 aisles away from it. Or here's produce, here's dairy. At dairy, he starts sending me back to produce. Arrgh. And so I was really, really pissed. And at one point I said out loud in my in my non-inside voice, in case you were a teacher. I said, this guy is an asshole. And I didn't care who heard me. At this point, I'd done my 10,000 steps for the day for this, $5 tip. And so anyway, I go to checkout and up pops. Now I got the new app like last week and I haven't had any problems because I haven't broken my rule, which is at least a $10 tip or the tip is higher than the batch order. Okay. And I violated myself. That's the double angry, right? I'm angry with myself for doing it because, if you want to know what a low tipper wants from you, just give up your good golden rule of at least $10 or the tip is higher than the batch because you're going to get your money's worth out of the jerk, okay? And I'm sorry I said that word so loud. If kids are listening, I'm not usually a potty mouth, but this guy. Okay. So I'm not used to, so I haven't had any problems with the new app, even the going online and going offline and all that. But have you seen this virtual care thing? Why are you texting? Because I can't check out because this thing appears that the customer has changes. The customer doesn't have any more changes. He changed, what's 18 times 4? At least that many times. All right, so I exaggerate. Anyway, couldn't do it, and I finally got to Instacart Care, which could there be more of an oxymoron? They don't care. They don't care, they don't help, and they've kept the non-English speaking people on board during the day. At least during the day before, I felt I was talking to somebody that came from the United States and understood shopping versus, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me see what I can do to help you. Please give me 2 minutes to check out your account. Stroke me. I'm sorry. Instacart is so non-supportive. It brings out all the rage in me, from every batch that you just get abused from. And it could be the customer and it could be Instacart Care or it could be both. And in this case, it was both. I was done with this guy. And so I said, look, I'm going to cancel this order. And I went in to cancel batch, even though I had the full cart. And he said, let me check this. And then he came back. I don't know how I even found the key to the kingdom of getting somebody to text back. That's a big deal with Instacart these days, I guess. And he said, yes, others are having the same issue. So when I went onto Reddit this morning, I was hoping to find a thread, but I didn't. So anyway, what the message was is customer still has changes you need to attend to or something like that. And so he said, yes, shoppers are having the same issue. He said, I will cancel it. And I said, oh, great. I said, do I get paid for it? And he said, yes. And so at that point, while, you're waiting for him to tend to the other 5 customers or shoppers he's got, because that's how they do it. They abuse them too. I'm putting all the items back because I'm not leaving it in the lap of some Stop and Shop clerk. That's not fair, right? And so I'm putting everything back. I really, seriously, I must have done the 10,000 steps. So we're into this quick shop, in, out, guy never responds to it took 2 hours. That's how long it took. What a total waste of time. And of course, the batch was $15. So, $15 divided by 2, that's $7.50 before you add the car and the gas and the mileage. And, yeah, I did it again. I just let my guard down. I just thought it would be a quick shop. I don't know why these things happen at the end of your day, right? It's absolutely amazing. So there's a moral to my story, and it's at least a $10 tip or the tip equals the batch order and nothing else. No more charity runs for these people that live in these houses that have, ocean views and, I'm sorry the guy ever learned how to text. I did make sure, I said, don't ever match me with this customer again. I said, I can't meet his demands. I mean, he has no idea about what one side of a superstore to the next to return the freaking capers because he wants a different brand. How long that took. Oh my God. So, anyway, I'm so glad all of you were here hearing my rants, my rages, and, the lessons that I keep learning. 70 years old and still learning lessons about Instacart and their lack of support. It's just so sad. What has happened to that company? I guess maybe the other side of it is they're pleasing investors, but not us. Mm-mm. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.